Hi Pisces, Bailey B hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you for being here. I intend for this message to give you something fascinating to think about. I hope you can use that information to lead you to more safety and more fulfillment. I want you to check in with your own intuition to see what feels true and only pick up what's resonating with you. Today I'm going to use some I Ching divination cards, and that ancient Chinese tradition is really insightful for me, so I hope you enjoy it too. We'll pull out two of those, and then I'll have a tarot pull with a deck by Juliet, Sharman-Burke, illustrated by Giovanni Caselli. Thank you to everyone who's liked the video, subscribed to my channel, and given me a tip. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to announce the winners of my free reading giveaways at the end of the video, so stay tuned and hit the subscribe button for another chance to win a free reading from me if you are one of my first 1,000 subscribers. So that's exciting. Excited to meet some of y'all. Alright, let's put out an I Ching card here. These illustrations are some of my favorite of any deck. Two I Ching cards for Pisces today. I need two I Ching cards for Pisces today. Alright. We have extended family and enthusiasm. I think we've had enthusiasm before. Extended family is wind above, fire below, and enthusiasm is thunder above and earth below. So we'll see what these particular series of yin and yang readings say for us, Pisces. I love this beautiful pink and teal motif that these cards are bringing. So these cards are by Paul O'Brien, and the artwork is by Joan Larimore. So extended family is wind above, fire below. You can kind of see this is a picture of a home with a campfire in the middle, lots of growth around it. Seems very cozy and warm and inviting. A family that thrives is one in which a healthy interdependence is cultivated. I love the word interdependence. We talk a lot about codependency and how it's negative, but interdependency is essential, and a lot of times we are taught that we're not supposed to be dependent on anyone. So this idea of interdependence, I think, is really important for our culture to focus on. Respect for different roles is essential. A common example is between a wife and a husband whose shared authority is critical. In fact, strong and harmonious kinship is dependent upon every member of the family or tribe. Trust, shared responsibilities, and good communication are primary values. Each person must be encouraged to find his or her position and appropriate contribution. A harmonious family is a team that symbolizes the ideal of human interdependence and has long provided a foundation for society. The healthy family is an embryo of community and the native soil in which ethical values take root and grow. Fertilize this soil and the entire society benefits. So that's some beautiful advice there, Pisces, about relationships, being able to count on others and appreciate everyone's differences and everyone's special strengths and role in the group, which are different. Each person fits in differently. So I think sometimes in our, sort of monoculture that we have in the United States, at least, we lose sight of the fact that it takes all kinds of people to run a successful tribe. So I love that message of embracing differences and using those differences to contribute to the whole. and create a more harmonious society that benefits from everyone's contribution. So next we have enthusiasm, which is thunder above, earth below. Enthusiasm unleashes enormous creativity. The effect is like powerful music that inspires great numbers of people, loosening constraints and sprouting new opportunities. The power of enthusiasm is best symbolized by music and dance. It is guided more by the heart than the head. Good fortune can follow when the enthusiastic leader is a person of strong character, one who is able to guide this positive energy toward a favorable destination. Enthusiasm in a personal relationship or in a group generates special electricity. For instance, when a crowd at a music festival is charged up, the singers scale new heights, and life, the shared experience of the moment, becomes its own reward. And who is not in awe of thunder? Who will fail to fill their lungs with the refreshing air in the aftermath of a cleansing rain? Arouse the passionate support of others while adjusting your ideas and plans to suit their needs. In this way, you can fill your sails with the mighty wind of popular support. To arouse others, redouble your dedication and dare to create an environment that is free of tension. Take joy in your work. Harness the power of song and dance in your own way. So together I feel like these are cards of joy, of understanding what and where you fit in to your tribe, what you contribute, appreciating others and their differences, and being able to kind of even adjust your own plans and purpose to help fit others' needs as well, so that everyone is benefiting from this collective effort here. And the enthusiasm part I think is super important, because you can't really have a healthy tribe and an interdependence with people, especially in a larger community, if you don't have enthusiastic support. And I think that comes from each person, A, feeling like they're appreciated and they belong, and then B, feeling like they actually are getting something out of this effort that everyone's making, that they're getting a return sort of on all of their efforts. So it's just sort of a matter of respect, I think, when people want to feel like they're being appreciated for what they're doing. So I think the combination here of finding your place in the world, finding your specific niche in your family or among your friend group, and then using those strengths particularly to engender an enthusiasm in everyone to kind of come together and reach a common goal, whether that's just like y'all are planning a vacation together and maybe it's you're celebrating someone special to you, or maybe it's more complicated than that. Maybe it's like a wedding you're planning, or just some sort of like large, you know, company-wide retreat, or I'm just getting something that requires a lot of complex parts and a lot of different characters, but then something that also engenders enthusiasm in people and really helps that lightness come around, that creates a really positive work environment, as they said, without tension. So you can only have a positive work environment free of tension if you're respecting everyone and their needs, and what they have to bring to the table specifically. I mean, that's when everyone thrives, right? All right, so let's get out some tarot cards, see what else is going on. Whoop. That was a strange shuffle. Let's try that one more time. All right, one just popped out of that, and it's the Ten of Pentacles, so I'm keeping it. Yes, please. It's a card of ultimate abundance and fulfillment, family, generational wealth, property, new family members, Health here with all the orange trees in the background. Passion with the roses. So lots of positive feelings and lots of abundance. We've been getting the Ten of Pentacles a lot lately, Pisces. It seems like there's abundance coming in, if it hasn't already. It's in our energy. It could also mean spiritual abundance, not just financial. So what other cards do we need for Pisces? There we go. Let's get one over here as the two main feelings. So there's a lot of golden energy here. The Eight of Wands came out with the Ten of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing with these two cards is a sudden barrage of information that's coming towards you. And, or you know, I'm getting almost just the orientation of these cards, like maybe you are sending out a lot of messages here, whether it's you're applying to a bunch of different jobs, or maybe you're sending out invitations. I'm just getting like you're making this announcement about your success, or maybe your health, or some sort of like positive, maybe it's just like your yearly family photo. But whatever it is, I'm getting like you're sending this message out to many people. Maybe you've even started a business that's going to bring you a lot of wealth and financial success and stability, and you're launching it and you're putting it out there in the world. You know, these are like each a video that you may have posted, or each just like a piece of mail that you've sent out. Whatever this barrage of information that's going out is going to lead to a lot of success, and it's what's contributing to this stability with the Ten of Pentacles here. So congratulations on doing all that work. You're really putting effort into what it is that you want to bring into your life, and it's showing, Pisces. Alright, let's get a few more cards here. What is this Ten of Pentacles? Clarify the Ten of Pentacles here for Pisces. Let's get 3 cards. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Pisces. Oop, that's 3. Alright, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Great sign. The King of Swords, which is more royal energy. And then the Queen of Swords flipped over at the very beginning in the deck. Wow. So I feel like there's 2 energies here in this pull. I feel like this energy might be you, Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords combine. The Queen of Pentacles is very materially stable. She knows what she wants. She provides for others. And this is a feminine energy because it's attracting things towards it. This person is incredibly abundant. As you can see, they hold wealth, and there's just like a lot of grounded energy to this Queen of Pentacles. So and then the King of Swords is somebody who can draw boundaries, is very consistent, very reliable, stable, somebody who's good with words, somebody who's good with explaining themselves, drawing boundaries. And I feel like the combination of these 2 energies, Pisces, has been you lately at your best. So you have the ability to relax and enjoy your abundance and sort of do the self-care that comes with really appreciating what you have. And then you also have these I was going to say like routines and regiments and things that you do on a consistent basis that help grow your wellness. And you also draw really strong boundaries with this sword here. You know, tell the truth, but you're not always like, you're picking your battles, right? You're not always just like telling it like it is. You are using that information that you have within you for specific times and places where it's most beneficial for you. So that's the wisdom of the King of Swords, is they know when to speak and when to kind of pick their battles. So I'm seeing that you're growing into both of these energies, Pisces, and it's bringing you a lot of stability. Then there's this Queen of Swords here, which is obviously the perfect counterpart to the King of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a more feminine energy, but also very straightforward, very honest, very emotionally calm. She keeps her head above these clouds. Not that she doesn't experience, emotions in her chest and like in this center area here. She does, but she's always keeping her thoughts and her head above these clouds, seeing the clear skies for what it truly is. And she's cloaked in clouds here, and it's very much about how she honors and is comforted by her dreams and her imagination. So she has a very vivid imagination, and does keep her mind in this happy place, even though she is constantly bombarded with a lot of action and sometimes troubles. But as you can see, they're both, have their feet here on these red pillows, which just tells you that they're still comforted, they're still living in comfort, and they're still keeping their hands clean, if you will. I know it's their feet, but it's sort of like this air energy where there's a lot of things going on around them, a lot of words, a lot of action, a lot of thoughts, and they're just super cool and the calm in the middle of the storm. So whatever this combination is, this might be a new business partnership, this might be somebody who's coming to complement this masculine side of you with a more I don't want to say calm, but a more graceful, that's the word I'm looking for, energy to counter this sort of harsher masculine energy that you've got going on here, where you're protecting your material wealth and maybe this is like family. You feel like you've been protecting your family a lot lately, and feeling like this sort of masculine protective energy. And so this person is here to remind you of this idea of sort of keeping your head above the clouds, not getting too fraught or upset or worried about anything in particular, but just kind of going with the flow and allowing things to come and dealing with each problem as it comes. So this can be a partnership within your family, like maybe you're starting to work with a family member. There's a lot of family energy here with the Ten of Pentacles and the extended family. The Queen of Pentacles loves and cares for her family, and then the King and Queen of Swords here represents this like divine partnership. So this could be a romantic relationship, this could be your husband or wife, this could be like I said, a business partnership or a friendship that really is like productive in your life and helps keep your family together. So a lot of really mature energies working really well together to create a healthy interdependence here and really invest in this team or this family or this group of people that you're bringing together collectively. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for these Eight of Wands. Let's get some 3 cards. But let's pull, what are these Eight of Wands? What do we need to know about this Eight of Wands for Pisces? What is the Eight of Wands here to tell us for Pisces? We get 3 cards. What is this eight? Whoop, there's 4 cards. Wow, okay. And then we've got the Nine of Cups on the back of the deck, which is great news. The Nine of Cups is about emotional fulfillment and plenty, happiness. Got the Three of Swords reversed, the Five of Swords, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles. So these are all clarifying this Eight of Wands energy. The Three of Swords can represent an end to this feeling of suffering, an end to what is hurting you or has been hurting you in the past. Maybe it's an energy of not feeling loved or appreciated, not feeling like you had a tribe around you. Maybe you were feeling a lot of loneliness. I feel like this is a standalone card, maybe in the center of your energy. So if you've gone through a lot of heartache or trials lately that has you feeling a little bit down, not yourself, kind of like not trusting people or not wanting to trust people, I'm seeing this coming to an end here. You may have been sacrificing a lot for other people and they weren't really giving back to you properly, because I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords that you're finally taking those three swords that hurt you, and you're like taking them out of your heart. Your heart is healing because this is, reversed, so you're not, this is past or passing. And this person here is holding three swords up high like it's their victory. So what I'm seeing is you've transmuted this pain into lessons, into victories for yourself, and now you're feeling like you've won these prizes, and you've actually beat out other people who were competing with you for these swords, or maybe just you experienced this negativity with other people, and instead of taking them and using them as successes and trophies, they have just decided to kind of feel more self-pity and leave these swords behind, like I said, rather than using them to their advantage to teach them really important lessons about themselves. So this is what you've done, Pisces. You've used these pains to teach yourself really important lessons about who you are, what you want, what you don't want, and you're using these as like badges of honor now, which is really, really cool to see. You know that you have been successful when you feel like you've contributed to your life even through trials and tribulations. So I'm seeing here with the Death card kind of coming for the Five of Pentacles. It's like it feels like he's marching. The Death, what is this guy called? A harbinger of death with his scythe is coming towards these two here with the Five of Pentacles, and kind of like giving them the gift of time and also bringing in a new dawn. This is a renewal after the death. I feel like this is a message that you're being brought out of this phase of like a lack mindset or poverty mentality, and you're kind of being ushered into this help here that I'm seeing inside of this warm stained glass house or welcoming building anyway. I kind of see you trying to talk somebody else here into coming with you. Like, let's leave this poverty mindset behind and go seek this help or this goodness and joy inside. Maybe they're not wanting to come with you. Maybe they're wanting to stay and wallow in this poverty mindset, and you're over it, Pisces. You're just like, look, this is the end for me. I'm starting a new dawn, a new beginning, and I'm going to go inside. And you're like, are you coming with me or not? You know, some think that we have free will. So this person, whether or not they're doing it on purpose or whether or not that's just kind of who they are and they can't help it, or it's not their moment right now to realize this is not helping them, this sort of place of pity or even just grief, It's not that we're always pitying ourselves, but we're just truly feeling sadness that we can't quite get over yet. So maybe this person just isn't ready to come with you. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords too. It's like there's these people here that are just in this, downer vibe, and they want to stay there. And this is not you. You're like, all right, I'm taking these lessons and I'm moving on, and I'm going to go get my comfort and my peace. So maybe you're sending out messages that are saying like, look how good I'm doing, or I'm starting this new venture, I hope you'll support me. Or you're just even putting out like unconscious vibes. People are just like picking up that you're ready to make a change, that you're ready to move on. You've got lots of new ideas. You've got this sort of renewed sense of enthusiasm. And you'll bring with you the people that understand and that are ready for a new era and a new mindset, ready for this Nine of Pentacles here. And look, the strength has popped out too. This is telling us that it's definitely going to require some quiet strength for us to manifest these happy feelings. You know, this doesn't just get handed to us most of the time. We don't just get these feelings of abundance, love, acceptance, togetherness, just like the pleasures of being alive, right? Unless we've exhibited some sort of strength, and here it's a quiet, gentle strength to move ourselves forward, to grow ourselves and our spiritual life and our personality and the things that we've learned over the years. These are what get us to the Nine of Cups. So by you moving on from this poverty mindset, you healing these wounds and using them to your advantage, you're really embodying this mature energy here that's going to contribute to your family, your extended family, your chosen family, your work family, your friends, just like your community that you're a part of, this tribe that you're a part of. You're leading everyone to this Nine of Cups. Now, whether they drink from the cups is up to them, and where their life is and their personal circumstances, but all you can do is show by example. You lead by example, Pisces. We're the most mature, the oldest sign in the zodiac, so even though it can be a little bit burdensome, we are here to lead by example. We learn our lessons, and then we turn around and make lemonade out of this lemon that we're given, and we teach others how to make lemonade, and then before you know it, like, everyone's drinking lemonade, right? And sometimes it's on us, Pisces, to be that catalyst, and not to like tell people what to do, or, you know, wag our fingers and say like, you should be like me, but to literally live that experience and show through example. In fact, telling is oftentimes like really not productive, but showing and leading by example is how we as humans learn. We literally have mirror neurons in our brains, and we copy others. That's how we learn. So if you're telling people what to do all the time, they're just going to copy you and tell people what to do all the time. They're not going to listen and do what you said. They're just going to emulate your behavior. Especially as if you're a parent, like, you might already know this, but it's an incredibly important lesson to learn. You can't tell your kids anything. They're just going to copy what you do. So if you lead by example here and you say, I'm going to heal from these wounds, I'm going to be proud of these wounds, these three swords that I've earned through blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm going to take them and use them as a badge of honor to show others how to make lemonade, including my children, including my friends and family, my partner. You know, our partners don't want to hear us nagging, saying you should do this, you should do that. They want to see us thriving and then feel like they want to meet us there and rise to the occasion. So you have to do the thriving first in order to lead by example and to move out of this poverty mindset and really get this extended family enthused for your life moving forward. But I'm seeing you really doing it here, Pisces, and I'm super proud of you. This is such cool energy. You are such a change maker and such a catalyst in your family and friends. I know it's hard sometimes, I'm getting goosebumps, but it's difficult to be, you know, that person for other people and for yourself. I mean, we wouldn't have it any other way, right, Pisces? The truth is, we only learn from actually going through the steps. Like, it's really hard for us to see what somebody else has done and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn from that. A lot of times, me, myself personally, I'm very stubborn, and not like in a way that I can't like let go of my ego, but in a way that it's like, I want to see it to believe it. I want to experience it to know for sure that it's true, because, you know, a lot of times people have different perspectives, and what you learn from a situation might not be what I learned from a situation. So I want to go through it personally to learn that lesson. And that path is a little harder, right? Because you have to like take the bruises and knocks yourself. But point being here, Pisces, is that you've learned your lessons, you're leading by example, you're healing. This mature energy is just radiating from you, and you're really setting a wonderful example for those around you. And this is going to bring you to this fulfillment within your extended family, within your tribe, this divine partnership where you have this equal give and take, and you guys get each other, you're vibing, you're making similar decisions and choices, you're on the same page here. I'm just seeing a lot of like really successful relationships here in the future, especially once you leave these people who are like set on pouting about everything, or just, you know, with compassion, not ready to move on from this sad energy. But you're ready, Pisces. You're more than ready. You're ready to pop off here with this Eight of Wands, and you've got a lot of passion and joy in you, regardless of what you've been through recently in the past. So congratulations again. I'm super proud of you. All right, let's get a couple cards of advice here. We'll see what we need from the future. What do we need to know about the future here with Pisces and their extended family and the enthusiasm they're bringing to people around them? All right, I feel like that's enough. We've got the Eight of Pentacles on the back of the deck. So I think what you're not seeing is that this is going to bring you fulfillment in your work and your hobbies. There's this person is like really learned in their personal area of interest. They work on their craft and they're very satisfied. Like, notice the smile on this person's face. They're just really content with working on their projects and what they're doing. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups here bringing you a new emotional beginning. So maybe that's this partner here. Maybe there's a renewed sense of like teamwork and camaraderie. I'm getting really good vibes from this here too. And then the Tower card popped out. So you're looking at some changes here in the near future that you don't see coming. This could just be like this emotional shift to a lot more feeling of joy and abundance, as we had that Nine of Cups on the back of the deck earlier. Maybe through just getting really comfortable and interested in your own niche and your own like hyperfixation. You're getting a lot of joy from that, which is bringing people towards you. They're also really interested in this thing, and through that you're going to be feeling a lot of changes. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Hermit card out here for advice. So the Two of Pentacles is an energy of balancing your finances, of keeping the day-to-day up in the air and moving and going, which can be kind of challenging but also a little bit fun, especially if you're somebody who enjoys being productive and likes doing things and checking things off your list and feeling like you're contributing. These ships are representative of like your hopes and dreams for the future, or your plans that you've literally actually launched already. But you're just juggling these pentacles, making sure everything is balanced. You're not spending too much. You're not overspending more than you're bringing in. It's just kind of this like give and take, in and out balance that you're keeping going here. The Seven of Wands is a reminder to, take the high road and to always stick up for yourself, but also to not waste your energy on just phantom fighting here. If people are not like vibing and not helping you juggle these Two of Pentacles, you don't need them, right? Like, you don't need extra grief here. You don't need to be fighting with people who don't really even have skin in the game. It's like just you here battling with all these wands. And although that can be sometimes a sharpening of what you want, what you believe in, and making sure that you know what your truth is, kind of need to be challenged to figure those things out. But once you know what you're going for, Pisces, and you know where you're headed, you know what your focus is, which is this like new beginning, this new healing, you don't need to fight every battle anymore. You don't need to pick up wands that are not for you, or fight these ghosts here. You can leave these people behind and just move forward in that productive energy. The Hermit here is somebody who is, you know, knows a lot about themselves. They spend a lot of time with themselves. And I think if these are advice, cards of advice, Pisces, what I'm seeing here is that in order to keep these Two of Pentacles in the air, for you to maintain this success and this momentum, that you're headed to the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles really quickly, the advice is to be careful with your money right now. Be careful with your material resources. Like, don't spend too much money right now on your projects. Keep everything in balance, and soon this abundance is going to come towards you. But you have to, like, you know, be careful with where you're spending your energy right now. And I think this is telling us to not spend it on these phantom fights, like this Seven of Wands energy. If you've already defined for yourself what you want, what you believe in, and what you're headed towards, that's enough. You can put the wands down and stop fighting. And what we really need to do is be spending time rejuvenating in meditation, thinking about what it is that we want, what we need, how this is going to all work best for us and for the collective. But really spending time in solitude and not, I know this is a lot of like people in your energy. There's family, friends, partners, people that you're needing to sort of part from. All this is a lot of external effort for you and a lot of interaction. So when you feel tired, when you feel like you've had too much interaction, it's time to go inward. It's time to have some peace and spend time with yourself, rejuvenate, relax, you know, give yourself these star vibes, these wishes, spend time dreaming and, you know, just having good feelings about where you're going in your future. And I keep looking at this snake companion walking along with you here. So just remember, like, even in those times of solitude and in the dark times where we're really in contemplation, there's always this energy here that is speaking to us from beyond. It's like a knowing kind of worldly energy that we have in the back of our heads at all times. And I'd like to say this because it really does work for me. Sometimes I don't want to hear the answer, and so I'll be like, no, that was just like my subconscious saying stupid stuff. Or just like, sometimes I get intrusive thoughts, so I'm like, no, it's just like my brain yelling at me. But you really do know when you sit in silence and you ask a question to your higher self or your deeper self, that part of you that has like generational wisdom inside, and you ask a specific question, a really specific question, almost like a yes or no question, right? And then you sit quietly and wait for the answer. I'm getting that this snake energy here is that energy inside of you that can give you that answer quickly, and it is the right gut feeling, gut answer, the intuition that's coming to you from deep within. And you can hear it, at least I can, almost audibly. When I ask a question, I pause, wait for the answer, and it comes. And again, you don't always want to hear that answer, and a lot of times I just explain it away like, oh, that's just my brain being silly, because I think intellectually that the other choice is better. But I would recommend going with that initial gut reaction, the thing that you felt like almost didn't come from you. It was just sort of like random and happened. Not random because you're asking for it, but it feels like it's coming from sort of like another place and just kind of shoots in your head. I don't know if you know what I'm referring to here. I think you do, Pisces, because you're very intuitive. But if you can decipher the difference between the chatter, the chaos in your mind, and those really clear words that your gut sends to you in a quiet space and time when you ask a really specific question. I think that's also key. Get really specific about what you're wishing for. This is the star in the lantern here, so that's why I'm pointing to it. That's leading your way. The star is like your wish come true, your dreams, your hopes, like something that lights your way as you're moving forward. So if you're asking a question specifically about this star and you're letting that guide you, this is where the answer is coming from, right? It's coming from deep within. So I hope that helped you with how to continue in this direction. I hope this brought you some joy. I hope you're really proud of yourself, Pisces. Embrace that feeling of pride. Feel that pride. Like, really just let it soak in how mature you're being right now, how much you've learned from this pain, and how much success you're feeling and achieving here, and how many people that you're really realizing, like, you're not good for me, I'm gonna move on, and I wish you all the best of luck. And when you're ready to follow, I'm here with arms wide open. But for now, I'm taking the initiative to embrace this enthusiasm, and I'm leading by example. I'm going to, you know, find my happiness. I'm going to find my hyper focus. I'm going to work on this new emotional fulfillment here, because I can, because I have people here backing me, and I can do it, you know. So Pisces, I hope you're feeling this. I love you. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, please. I could really use the extra support. And I'm giving another free reading away for one of my first 1,000 subscribers. But let's announce now who's going to be the winner of our free readings. Alright, so what I did is I pulled up everybody who is subscribed to my channel, everyone whose subscriptions are public. Those are the only ones I can see, and I did a random number generator. And so the person who has won an hour of free reading with me, this will be sent out as a video just for you. It is going to be AUM Couture Style. So congratulations to you. You've won an hour free reading for being one of my first 500 subscribers. So I'll message you if I can, and I'll put your name down in the comments or in the description below. So go ahead and email me at BaileeBeeReadings, BAILEEBEE readings at gmail.com, and we'll set up an hour session. That's going to be really exciting. I have an intake form I'll send to you. So AUM Couture Style, you've won the first 500 subscribers free reading. So congratulations to you. And then I had one more giveaway. We had a lot of comments on a love reading that I did recently, and so that reached 50 comments finally. And the person who commented that is one of my subscribers is Pamela Thompson, at Pamela Thompson 7790. So Pamela, I will message you under your comment that you left on my video. Thank you so much for commenting. And I will put your name down below as well. So if you email me at BaileeBeeReadings@gmail.com, that's also down below in the description. You guys are both the winners of my free hour readings. So like I said, they'll come in video form. And if you want a personal reading out there, Pisces, I do personal readings. I'll send you an intake form if you email me at that BaileeBeeReadings readings@gmail.com. So I'd love to do more readings for y'all. I have my personal readings open right now. So like I said, congratulations on this reading. You're doing such a great job. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, Pisces. Subscribe to win another chance for a free reading for my first 1,000 subscribers. And Pisces, I hope you live long and prosper.